Good morning. This is the Global Stock Investor Show. Welcome, global investors. Today, I'll be going over the primary dealers with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, part two. But before I jump into that, I'm going to show you pretty much, I'm not going to read it, I'm just going to show you guys this primary dealer. Part one, I read through it all. So pretty much, if you guys want to go through it and do your research on primary dealers, here it is. So pretty much, it talks about primary dealers in the U.S., current primary dealers with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. This is pretty much what I'm breaking down. All these companies. So you have companies in the U.S. market. You have the European buyers. You have the Japanese buyers, American buyers. So those are like the three big ones. And within here, the buyers pretty much are within these primary dealers. So if you guys want to look over that, there it is. So that's pretty much my episode for today's primary dealers with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, part two. Okay, I'm going to give you guys 5 primary dealers. But before I jump into that, this is what the market's looking like. This is my current portfolio. 5,602.89. I'm up $70.49. Pretty much my current portfolio ratio is 98% stocks and 2% index funds. That was for 2018, being my first year trying to get used to the market. This is my second year. So with my second year, my portfolio philosophy and ratio is 60% stocks, 30% index funds, 5% bonds, ETF, and then 5% precious metals. So that's pretty much my 2019 portfolio ratio. So I'm gonna see how how I perform this year with that ratio. So I hope I'll let you guys know this is my journey. So as you can see to the right, I have 70 companies starting from 1,000, and pretty much I invest in all sectors. I don't discriminate. Pretty much I invented my own sectors. So pretty much I have 54 sectors, including index funds and bonds, ETF, included into those 54 sectors that I now have. So each day I'm breaking down these sectors and companies that I plan on investing, and some of them I've already invested in. As you can see here, Google, Netflix, Google. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick rundown. But once I hit 100, I'm gonna break down the 100 stocks that I have. Give you guys 5 a day. But Google, that's tech. Netflix, tech. Lockheed Martin, that's aerospace. That's defense or aerospace. Berkshire, that's insurance. 3M, that's pretty much I got that under conglomerate industrials. McDonald's, I got that under food. Baidu, this is under tech. Apple tech, Facebook tech, Visa financial, Nvidia tech, Johnson & Johnson, that's another conglomerate. United Technologies, that's aerospace. Disney, entertainment. Microsoft, that's tech. Walmart, that's what I put on more like supermarket. Waste management, I got that in the waste management sector. P&G, Procter & Gamble, that's pretty much supermarket. Nike, that's apparel, marketing. Budweiser, supermarket. Starbucks. So I'm gonna give you. That's just that for now. This is in iShares. This is my only index fund is from iShares. So and then Sony, Coca-Cola, International Paper. So that's pretty much wood, the wood sector. This is CWT. I can't remember. So pretty much, I've invested in these companies, whether they're $30, $20, 19. So pretty much, I invest in all sectors. I believe in global stock investing. So that's pretty much why I came up with the channel, to get over my fears. I mean, first I invested in companies I was comfortable with, but now pretty much the more I do these videos daily, the more confidence I start to build, and the more I start to learn about other companies, not just the companies that we all know about in the news. And yeah, they're good companies with dividends, but there's other companies out there that a lot of people are sleeping on. So that's pretty much, I'm shedding light on those companies. So, and my philosophy is way different from a lot of people. So, but I like to explore companies. So, and that's another thing too, and that's what got me really passionate about investing, and then watching my money grow. That's one thing, and pretty much leaving this legacy to my kids. So, I'm currently building a company. It's a small process. Building a YouTube channel with it. But I like it because it's a challenge for me, and it just keeps me. Because I suffer from depression. I was in the military, so I had a lot of depression growing up as a kid. Didn't have opportunities. Didn't live with a lot of hope. So now I live with hope, and I give my family and my kids hope, and anybody around me, I give them hope. So that's what I'm trying to spread, is hope, and invest, for the future, and give yourself the power again to live life. Even whatever age you're at. You know, I'm currently at 40, so these 10 years that I'm from 40 to 50 is going to be my glory days. I thought 40 to me is going to be the new 20s. So that's how I'm going back at it. Um, and I'm having fun with it. All around, my health is back up, my intelligence is back up, um, my social is back up. All these things like I neglected for because of the depression and the situation that I was in. But now I'm back with a vengeance, and I'm just ready to live again. I'll be out in California, West Side. I love it out there. One of the main reasons why I love California, one is the opportunity, me becoming a filmmaker at the Academy of Art University. So I'm in a 2-year program. Um, I'm trying to get back into the 4-year. I finally increased my GPA. I didn't hit the 2.0 GPA cumulative with all my classes. In the beginning, I was doing horrible. I was getting like D's and F's. So now I feel like I'm coming back with a vengeance, even at 40, and I'm trying to give people 40, that are 40 and above, give them hope again. Like, it's never too late. Because I talk to a lot of uh, well, especially guys that are 40 and above, and they just don't have anything. They just feel hollow inside. Just like beaten down by circumstances. And a lot of them, I ask them, so what about you? How's your education? Are you learning on the side? And a lot of them are like, they don't have time. No, and I'm like, that's one of the main reasons why you're becoming obsolete, is because you're not putting in the effort to educate yourself, to get back into the gym again. The thing when I was talking to these 40-year-olds, I was asking them, like, why aren't you getting back, competing again? And they feel so broken. But I'm telling them, like, because they're at 40, they have the experience over somebody younger. So I was like, all you got to do is just increase your intelligence and your physical, and then the experience is already gonna just mesh with everything else, and it's just gonna make you shine. So, and that's what I'm trying to bring to 40-year-olds, 40 to 60, in that range, because I feel like that's where I'm at now. So, 20 and 30-year-olds, they have their own little agendas. So I kind of don't, they're I feel like their minds are still in formation of trying to figure out life, because I was in the same boat, and I remember I was trying to grasp things in life, but it never clicked, because I felt like I was too young still, and those, from 20 to 39, you're pretty much still. I mean, if you don't have, like me, I didn't grow up with mother and father. I didn't have that support, never. So now that I have my own family, I'm pretty much what I didn't have. I'm giving them the tools to succeed, and that's just support. That's all it is, support. Support your family. Be there. Listen. It doesn't always have to be about money. People are like, yes, money. Yeah, money is a factor, but in the beginning, if you don't have it, you gotta build the pretty much the dialogue, the communication line, with your family, and that's what I did. So now, pretty much, the money's coming in, so it's kind of like, oh, it helps, and I can see like more. It's all about building relationships that I'm figuring out. So I'm having a ball with it. So let's get into it. Okay, this is primary dealers with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, Part 2. And these are pretty much, I'm going to give you guys 5 companies. Okay, the first company is Jefferies. There it is, Jefferies. Just look at the 5-year. Fairly new company. As you can see, it peaked at $24.76. Coming out of a bear market price $20.58. About Jefferies Financial Group Incorporated, also called Jefferies, is a holding company. It engages in investment banking and capital markets, commercial mortgage banking, online foreign exchange trading services, real estate, vehicle finance, beef processing, manufacturing, exploration, and development of oil and gas, automobile dealerships, insurance, and consumer products, gold and silver mining project, and asset management. The company operates through the following business segments: Jefferies, National Beef, and Corporate and Other. The Jefferies segment provides integrated securities and investment banking services. The National Beef segment processes and markets fresh boxed beef, case-ready beef, beef byproducts, and wet blue leather for domestic and international markets. The Corporate and Other segment includes other financial instruments. Jefferies Financial Group was founded in 1968 and is headquartered in New York City, New York. The current CEO is Rich Handler. Employees 12,700. Headquarters New York City, New York. Founded in 1968. Market cap 6.82 billion. Dividend yield 1.23. Okay, that's the first primary dealer. The second primary dealer is Credit Suisse. Okay, let's look at the 5-year. As you can see, downward trend. It peaked back in July 31st, 2015 at $29.45. Pretty much in the bear market. Market price $12.37. I bought it at $14.12. Pretty much, this is my current equity. I'm down $1.75. About Credit Suisse Group AG engages in the provision of financial services. It operates through the following segments: Swiss Universal Bank, International Wealth Management, Asia Pacific, Global Markets, Investment Banking and Capital Markets, and Strategic Resolution Unit. The Swiss Universal Bank segment offers comprehensive advice and financial solutions to private, corporate, and institutional clients primarily domiciled in the group's home market, Switzerland. The International Wealth Management segment gives advisory services and tailored investment and financing solutions to wealthy private clients and external asset managers in Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. The Asia Pacific Global Market segment comprises of wealth management, financing, and underwriting, and advisory teams work closely together to deliver integrated advisory services and solutions. The investment banking and capital market segment covers a broad range of investment banking services to corporations, financial institutions, and financial sponsors. The Strategic Resolution Unit segment includes non controlling interest related revenues and expenses resulting from the consolidation of certain private equity funds and other entities. The company was founded by Alfred S. Escher on July 5th, 1856, and is headquartered in Zurich, Switzerland. Global stock investing. The current CEO is Tidjane Tayyim. Employees 46,840. Headquarters Zurich, Switzerland. Founded in 1856. Been around. Market cap 31.50 billion. High cap. PE ratio not listed. Dividend yield 1.40. Buy 56%. Hold 40%. Those two together more than 75%. As you can see, I bought a share back in on the 10th of October of last year for $14.12. The next primary dealer is Deutsche Bank. Okay, let's look at Deutsche Bank. As you can see, also downward trend. Market price $9.19. I bought a share at $12.50. Currently, it's at $9.19. So pretty much, I'm down $3.32. About Deutsche Bank AG engages in the provision of corporate banking and investment services. It operates through the following segments: Corporate and Investment Bank (CIB), Private and Commercial Bank (PCB), and Deutsche Asset Management (Deutsche AM). The CIB segment refers to the corporate finance and global transaction banking businesses. The PCB segment consists of the Postbank, Private and Commercial Clients Germany, Private and Commercial Clients International, and Wealth Management business units. The Deutsche AM offers investment management services. The company was founded by A. Delbert Delbruck on March 10th, 1870, and is headquartered in Frankfurt am Main, Germany. Shout out to Frankfurt. I was stationed out there, out right outside of Frankfurt at Friedberg. It was called, the base was called Ray Barracks. Elvis Presley was stationed there. I was there from October 98 to October 2001. So I was there when the 9/11 happened. I remember seeing it on television. I thought it was like a preview to a movie or something. But yeah, that was, wow, what an experience. The current CEO is Christian C. Saywing. Employees 97,535. Headquarters Frankfurt am Germany. Founded in 1947. Market cap 19.06 billion. PE ratio not listed. Dividend yield 0.65. Buy 7%. Hold 48%. So even though the sell is real high and it didn't hit the 75%, I still went and bought because I bought a share back on the 24th of September 2018 at $12.50. But the reason why I bought was because I just believe in the system out there. It's down now, but I know when it recovers, it'll shoot back up because the peak was back in February 14, 2014 at $41.57. So right now they're in a correction. So just like how America corrects their system, they're currently in their depression that I foresee. So that's the reason why I bought, and pretty much I know when I was stationed there, I remember seeing this was pretty much one of their biggest banks out there. So okay, the fourth primary dealer is NatWest NatWest Markets Securities. Nat NatWest Markets, but it's under the name NatWest Market Security Incorporated. It's under the name Royal Bank of Scotland. So if you guys see that, it's under the Royal Bank of Scotland. We'll go to the 5 year. As you can see, peaked back in 2014, about $12.57. Currently in the bear market. Market price $6.41. I bought a share at $5.73. I'm up. This is my current equity, 641. So I'm up 68 cents. About Royal Bank of Scotland Group PLC engages in the provision of international banking and financial services. It operates through the following segments: personal and business banking, commercial and private banking, RBS, international, RBSI, NatWest Markets. See, there it is. NatWest Markets is pretty much, they're the primary dealer, but they operate under the Royal Bank of Scotland, and central items and other. The personal and business banking segment consists of the United Kingdom personnel, business banking, and Ulster Bank Royal sub-segments. The commercial and private banking segment covers the commercial banking, private banking, and RBS international commercial banking sub-segments involved in serving retail, commercial, and corporate and financial institution customers. The RBSI serves retail, commercial, corporate, and financial institution customers in Jersey, Guernsey, Isle of Man, Gibraltar, and financial institution customers in Luxembourg and London. The NatWest Markets offers corporate and institutional customers global market access, providing them with trading, risk management, and financing solutions. The central items and other segment includes corporate functions such as RBS Treasury, Finance, Risk Management, Compliance, Legal, Communications, and Human Resources. The company was founded on March 25th, 1968, and is headquartered in Edinburgh, the United Kingdom. The current CEO is Ross Maxwell McEwen. Employees 71,200. Headquarters Edinburgh, Scotland. Global stock investing, founded in 1968. Market cap 37.98 billion. PE ratio 37.01. Dividend yield 0. Buy 68%, hold 32%. Those two together more than 75%. As you can see, on the 7th of January, I bought one share of Royal Bank of Scotland for $5.73. So, I mean, if you guys see like little purchases like this, $5, $1, 50 cents, whatever I got, I'm investing it in companies. Because where else are you going to put it to make it work like that? You know? So, and that's just my philosophy. I just kind of look at companies like how I used to collect baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. I was all about Upper Deck, Tops. What was the other? Those were the two big ones, Upper Deck and Tops. But I used to love collecting baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. So pretty much that same concept, I'm pretty much going back into, I'm saying 40s is the new 20, so that's pretty much my reason on why I'm making every dollar work for me. Every penny, I should say. So every penny that I have, if I see a penny, I'm picking it up. Because that penny is going to make me money in the penny stocks. I'd rather it make money in a penny stock than just like, okay, tossing it to the side. There's ways you can make every penny that you collect, dollar you make, work for you. And that's pretty much my concept. And it's addicting. So, I mean, I'm giving myself 20 years to get into this investing. So, and that's why I'm pretty much, a lot of people are like, oh, what are you going to do with $30? I know what I could do with $30. What are you going to do with $40? I know what I could do with $40. Or what are you going to do with $400? I know what I'll do with $400. That's a car payment right there. But instead of me paying a car payment, invest it in companies. and it's gonna work for you to the rest of your life. And when you pass it on to your kids, and teach them how the game is played, so they can have the tools to succeed. Generational wealth. That's all. That's what I'm about. Okay. Last but not least is Daiwa Securities Group, because this teaches me about companies around the world, globally, internationally, not just in the U.S. that we're all accustomed to hearing on um, pretty much mainstream media that everybody just talks about. Yeah, I know about those companies. Okay, what about the other ones out there? But I've learned too that it's all about people's taste in sectors. So whatever sector people feel comfortable with, I can understand that, also. But I mean, it's just a whole different game that you're playing. It's like Monopoly when risk mixed into one. Those board games, the way I invest in companies, it's a whole nother. And I like it because it's more strategic. Also, I play Clash Royale. It's an app on my my iPhone, and pretty much it's very strategic. That's the only pretty game I play, but I love it because it keeps my mind engaged, and pretty much like looking at my portfolio on a daily basis with no stress, just looking at companies. I'm not a trader. I'm a long-term investor, and I'm all about that compounding interest, the eighth wonder of the world. So, all right, last but not least is Daiwa Securities Group. Let's look at the 5 year. Peak back in um, January 31st, 2014 at $9.57. Currently in a bear market, market price $4.80. I purchased a share for at $6.27. Currently it's worth $4.80. My equity, pretty much I'm down $1.47. About Daiwa Securities Group Incorporated engages in the management and control of its subsidiaries and affiliates, which are involved in securities related businesses. It operates through the following segments: retail, wholesale, asset management, investment, and others. The retail segment provides financial products and services to individual investors and unlisted companies. The wholesale segment includes global markets, which provides sales and trading services of stocks, bonds, foreign exchange, and derivative products. The global investment banking, which offers securities, underwriting, merger and acquisition, advisory, and investment banking services. The asset management segment comprises of investment trusts, pension fund management, and other asset management services. The investment segment focuses on the creation of new investment funds while managing the return on investment of existing projects. The others segment includes management of subsidiaries, banking business, information service, back office, and real estate rental. The company was founded on May 1st, 1902, and is headquartered in Tokyo, Japan. DSEEY is listed on the pink current market tier. OTC market data is provided by OTC Markets Group, Inc., OTCMarkets.com. The current CEO is Sija Nakata. Employees 14,791. Headquarters Tokyo, Japan. Global stock investing. Founded in 1902. Been around. Market cap 8.27 billion. Dividend yield. PE ratio 9.00. Dividend yield 3.12. So buy 33%, hold 67%. Those two together more than 75%. So as you can see, on the 10th of October 2018, I bought one share for $6.27. So every dollar I get, it's working for me. So it feels so joyful. So it feels like I'm not wasting money, like I'm not wasting time. I'm fulfilling my life. It's I don't know if you guys feel like that, but I know with me investing, that's how I look at it. It's not like a chore. It's like it's something like a different game for me because I'm a gamer at heart. I grew up. I grew up. I was born in 1978. I lived through the 80s and 90s. I came up with Atari, and then Nintendo just changed my life. So I'm a gamer by since I was a kid. Since I didn't have a father figure, and my mother was pretty much like a sister. She wasn't She was very immature, so I really didn't have that growing up. So I had to figure out everything on my own. So, but when I when I was younger, video games saved my life. Video games and watching movies, VHS. So that's me right there. 80s, 90s all day. So okay, the total investment for these five primary dealers is yes is the the total investment for these five primary dealers is $53.85. In conclusion, Jefferies, one share of Jefferies is $20.43. Dividend yield 1.23. Credit Suisse, one share of Credit Suisse is $12.44. Dividend yield 1.40. Deutsche Bank, one share of Deutsche Bank is $9.35. Dividend yield 0.65. NatWest Markets in Securities Incorporated, which is the Royal Bank of Scotland. One share of Royal Bank of Scotland is $6.40. Dividend yield 0. Last but not least is Daiwa Security Group. One share of Daiwa Security Groups is $5.23. Dividend yield 3.12. Outro. Subscribe to the channel. Comment any questions or recommendations you have. Like if the content was inspiring for you. And share this information with other global stock investors. While you're slaying dragons, I'll be taming them.